Got a win on that one. This one we could have held it in there longer. I didn't like that it was showing me my percent down here. You could potentially get back in this one though and set your stop loss up for right below that, because there's a chance it's going to just keep going up. We might do that. The only thing I don't particularly like about this one is that might have been the big play of it, rather than it making more plays to keep going up. So if anything, we're going to wait for it to break through this area or come back down and retest probably around right in here. It's got 3 places. You can retest right here, or you can do a full retracement and then start to make a move. I don't know what this one looks like up there, but RSI and ADX showing a possible play coming up on this one. Potential play right there. This one is risky with how big those candles are. We might get in it just for the RSI. We're going to take a little risk on this one. Just 0.1 on it. Go ahead and sell right there. For, I think that should have been about 10%. My thing's got a chance to keep going though, but we'll just scalp that one though, with how long those candles are. It's on the upside. I mean, it always could make a new high, but I mean, it's 1 hour in. It's got crazy candles up and down. I wouldn't be playing it for the new high. So we got 7% on that one. Still loaded. Looks like we're at 9, 10, 11, so 12 trades for the day, 9 wins. Almost 23 on the P&L. Only trading between 0.1 and 0.2. Since we're only trading between 0.1 and 0.2, at 0.2, if we were doing 0.2 the whole time, then we're at over 50% win between those. But I think a handful of times I was doing just 0.1. Well, so it's been about 0.1 there, 0.1 there, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Been about half and half, I would say. if point won the whole time, then it would have been 100% win right now. So let's say 9 out of 12. Usually I'm at about a 70% win rate. 9 divided by 12. So that's 75%. So we're a little over high on my average. Not too bad. This one, I should have just held that one earlier. Looks like it went up. Looks like it did nothing but go up after I was in and out of it earlier. I was in and out up in this area for a small profit compared to what it did do. That I was in at 12. Shoot, it's at, I went all the way up to 76 at one point. This one wasn't looking manipulated. I would say there's a possible play coming up on Hork right where it is. Either right, I mean, based off where it's bouncing on the RSI each time, I would say right there. And it's got also a key support area. But, I mean, it's got stronger key support areas below. It just kind of looks a little manipulated because you got these long plays over here, and then you got these short ones just back and forth. And the RSI is bouncing in different areas. But right here, so it's already made its move up. It's shooting up, went from 99 to 105. Those I don't really like the ones that seem like they could be manipulated, but sometimes you can even play those just where they actually bounce at, because manipulated ones, if they're going off a certain pattern, then you can do just RSI plays on them. It's just really risky because when they do decide to rope pull, they're going to take it all out. Potential play coming up on blue. I would rather see it come down to this 63 area. Is getting close to a support area. You need a retest and an entry. Right here, it's sort of doing a retest. If it starts to make a move up, then that would be your entry. Instead, it's breaking down, so not quite yet. So it's at its next support area. The bigger support area, like I said, I'd like to see it at, it's this 65 area. Strongest would be down here all the way to this 27 area, but it could be here or one of those other two areas. I wouldn't get in quite yet. I mean, I always wait for a retest. It is making its move up, but I would wait for it to come down and retest and then see an entry, because it could do what it did up early, up here at the last one, and right where it should have started making its way up. If it wanted to go up, it broke through, and it broke through strong too. We'll just keep that up on one side and watch it for now. Let's see if we can find another play. Did I look at this one earlier? We need some good beats. Let's see if we can find something. Alright, so blue did that same thing. Went down for a retest, and instead it broke down to around the next support area. It's in that support area. I would like to see it kind of go tip for tip on this part, but it is at that support area. So either way, we're going to watch it. Hopefully we get a good retest and entry on this one. Let's see what it is 1 hour out. Let's see what the 5-second and 30-second chart looks like. That'll probably tell us if it's at a strong area or where that next stronger area is. So 32nd is saying it's going to be, it's close to that one, but 32nd is saying it's going to be at that 68 area. I mean, it's pretty much where, yeah, I mean, it's about where that area would be. So we'll see. If we can get a retest right here and an entry, we're going to get in it. And then I'm going to use a stop loss on this one. I would like to see, let's see, would like to see it retest back at that 68 area. And this one could be what, since it's got that tip below that support area, but still within it, this one could be one of those, it retracts a little lower, then hits that little peak, and then makes it sway up. That could be a potential play. It's not a smooth play, but that could be your entry if it wants to do that rather than retest at that 68. But I do need to see a retest on this one rather than just hopping in. I mean, it's making its way up, but I do need to see a retest on that one for a higher chance of winning. Potential play coming up on Vamp. Once it hits about between where it is and about 25, but where it is a little stronger than down to that 25 area. You got a possible entry coming up right here. If it goes all the way down to that 20, well, it wasn't 25, or yeah, it's just about 25. If it starts to make its way up, then you don't really need a retest because that hump right there was a retest itself. So we're going to go ahead and get in on this one right here. This is making an entry on the way up. We're going to have our stop loss right below there. We're at 12% or 10%. We're going to take out 50% right there. We're going to take out another 50% at 15%. And we're going to hold the rest. And moving my stop loss up. That way if we get tapped, we're still in it. But we're still going to hold the rest just to kind of see if it is going to be a longer play. Because it did happen at a good key support area, so there's always potential that it could be a longer play. So we're going to leave some in for a longer play. We did 0.2 on it. I've already took out 24. Looks like we got 8 remaining. I might take out a little bit more once it gets up. I mean, it's testing a good strong ceiling. I mean, that is a very strong ceiling right there that it's testing. If it can break through that, then we have a big gap up to about that 48 area. Oh, it jumped straight up to that 49, 48 area. So we're going to take out, oh, it jumped straight back down. I hit that a little too late. I was going to take out some when it hit that 48, but we got filled right at that next one where it jumped back down, but it didn't jump down all the way, so. But we still got, let's see, we still got $5 remaining in it. I am going to move my stop loss up to that area because it did make a new floor. Alright, it's breaking through that floor. Could be an entry coming up where it is though, but so far we're out of it. Let's see what we ended up getting from that. So we got 17% on that one, so not bad. Alright, blue is still looking like it's trying to set up. Wait, let's see, did we get in earlier right there? No, so it's still right below that support area. Kind of looks like it broke through right here. Which usually a sign that it's going to go on the downside, but let's see. Turn that down a little bit. Alright, Vamp is trying to make another move. This would be your entry right there. That is looking good. Alright, you can take out a little bit right there if you're in it. It's retesting that ceiling. Or close to it. It can still go up to that 49 area before it really retests that ceiling. It's making another entry, but we're going to stay out of it because it's not within my trading rules. Alright, blue's coming down. Might be an RSI play coming up right here where blue is. RSI's looking good. I noticed blue and red kind of move similarly though. So we'll pull them both up. We'll see if we can try to figure out a play. So red made a little pop. Let's see if blue's delayed in that and makes a quick pop up. I mean, it's retracting though on red, but not all the way, about 50% of the way, so not too bad. Alright, so blue made that little pop. Red came down all the way though from that pop. Let's see if we can figure out which one might be delayed or if one kind of controls the other one. So blue's making a big pop. Blue didn't retract that pop. That would be, I would want to get in right there. That would be an entry for me. Because the ceilings it has is, I mean, it's got one like a little bit above at that 59, 58 area. And then 60, and then 66, but nothing immediately where it is. So red actually is retracting. So if they do move together, then blue's not going to want to keep moving up then. We'll see. I am interested to see what they do since they are moving together. Or similarly, very similarly. They were earlier. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, this one made... We still both on the, yeah, similarly, yeah. Alright, red's making huge pops down, So is blue now. Alright, red's coming up on an area. Oh, it broke through that quick. Alright, RSI play is happening right now on red. We might get on it just simply for that. We might have got in a little too late on that. Might be getting tapped on that one. Alright, we're taking out on that one. I got in a little too late for that RSI play. I should have hit it down here. I waited until it already made that little pop. So we went in and took out on that. That one was probably more of a break even than anything on that. Yeah, like 2%, so pretty much just break even on that one. Right now, though, we're at, for the day, we're at 14 trades, 11 of them as winners. Only trading 0.1 to 0.2 on each trade, but P&L is up 0.16. Looks like blue's trying to make a play here. If it can come around for a nice little retest, I'd like to see a little play in that. But since blue and red are kind of moving similarly, it'd be hard to tell until okay, so red's making a play too. Red's breaking through that area. Not quite an entry though on red. Not quite an entry on blue either. I mean, it's on the upside, but it didn't quite retest and open up an entry. I like for those smooth wins. See if we can find us a smooth one. Alright, possible play coming up on game. It's breaking through that area. Get this on auto. See what the 5-second looks like. 5 seconds, it's at a good key support area. The next one down is 25. But right here, we're going to be looking. I mean, technically that could be a retest since it just went to the next support area, which was very close beneath it. But I'm not getting in until it makes a retest and then an entry. It's retesting the support before. I would like to see a full retracement, retest, and then an entry. That would give us our highest chances possible for a win. Alright, let's see. Come on, pop on down and make an entry. Right now, this could be making an entry. If it can pop above right there, oh, that was a strong one. It's got to make a little bit of retracement from that strong one. Alright, it's too spiky. It's too spiky for me. But that first one would have been, if you can get in quick enough, that first spike and then that quick little retracement, that would have been your entry right there, right when it started making a little green. But it did it in a very spiky way. That's quick. That's quick. Alright, RSI play coming up on game. If you do like RSI plays, it just hit that little level to be interested in it, but the moves it's making is quick. That would Vampire Coin 3 just made an entry. I don't like getting in on the middle ones. I like those full retracements. So it's not an entry for us, but it did make an entry. It's popping up. Went from 41 to 51. Alright. Games making... Oh, yep. That would have been a better entry. Blue finally went. Blue finally went. It went good too. Dang, red went big. Wow. Wow. Market strong right now. Market strong, so it makes me want to get in on some of these even without waiting for too strong of entries, which usually not ideal. So Vampire Coin 3. Potential play coming up right here. See what it does where it is. Alright, starts to make its way up. We're going to get in it. Just retested that area. Started to make its way up. We are going to set our stop loss up here because I don't want to see it break in 36.3. But that was an entry. I mean, it's retesting already, but I mean, it's bouncing already, but that was an entry. We're going to take out a little bit right there on its way up. We're going to move our stop loss up. Take out a little bit more there. Move our stop loss up, and we're going to hold the rest. No, we got tapped with our stop loss, but let's see what we ended up with on that. Only 5%. Yeah. Thought we took out more up here, but I guess I didn't take out as much as I thought right there. So right there, that's another possible entry. I mean, it's retesting, it's making a move. I like this market. I have not been on too long tonight, and already things are working where they should. So we might prematurely get in on some of these because of that. The other day when I was on, a lot wasn't working at areas it should, so you really had to wait on those retest and then entries. But tonight, those entries, as soon as they happen, it spikes quick. Potential play coming up on stroll. Let's see what the 1 second looks like. Potential play, it could just be bouncing off the top of these though, rather than breaking through them. So you would need to see it break through those before getting in. It's breaking through one, immediately testing this next one. If it can break through the next one though, then we got a little gap. But it's looking good though. It's looking like it wants to go back up. Alright, if we're retesting. I don't like to get in on ceilings. If it starts to make a move, then and I get in for that entry, it will be on a ceiling, and I don't like to do that. This would be a better play right here. If it starts to make a move, I'll get in there. I'll have my stop loss immediately below that one. Struggling to make a move up, so we might not be playing that one. We want to find some smoother ones tonight. It's making that move now. Alright. we're going to get in on this. Just made that move or that entry. I'd rather see it moving a little stronger, but we are getting in on it. Usually I don't take out till it's at least 10%, but getting a delay on my my position showing. So I'm trying to just go off of what it's looking like on the candles. I don't want to see it break that area it's at though. There we go. Alright, now it's looking good and strong. We don't have much left in it. Only like $2 left in it, or $2.22. Hopefully we get another little pop off of this right here where it's retesting. Or where it's bouncing to. There we go. Give us a little pop. Immediately hit that ceiling and bounce back down. We're going to move our stop up to that area though. Fine if it bounces through there, but I want another pop on it. I want to see it break through there. Possible play coming up on Vampire Coin 3. Got an RSI play right where it was. Potentially. This one, yeah. Better RSI play coming up though. Right here, it's starting to make a. There we go. We got a little retest. Not a strong retest, but depending on what your trading rules are, though, you could trade this one. Put your stop loss immediately under 39.4 and get in where it is. I'm going to wait. I'm going to see if it comes down to this stronger support area of 38. Alright, we're going to get tapped on Stroll. I think we came out with like 9% or so on that one. Alright, so now it's coming down to this 38 area on Vampire Coin 3. So between here and then we got other ones at 37. If we can get a retest and entry, we'll get in on that one. And potentially get in a little early right when it starts to make an entry. Just because the market seems strong, they seem to be going moving right at entries. Looks like that next support area is going to be possibly the one, because it broke through there. So around this 36 area. I went to that last one. It is 1 hour in. Let's see what that 5 second looks like. and also the 30-second. It's at a decent area now, yeah. Yeah. The strongest one would be down here, the 28 area. Or this 33 area. Someone making an entry. I mean, it did a quick retest and making an entry. Not smooth, though. Not smooth at all. There we go. Now we're getting to the strong ones. Alright, potential play coming up on Vampire Coin 3. On the 30-second, it's at a strong support area between here and 28. Alright, nice. So this 28 on the 30 seconds. It's actually 20. It's actually right where it's bouncing off. It's the strongest area. That's the little point of that 30-second one because we're on the 1 second interval now. If we can get a nice retest and an entry, we'll get in on this one. Oh, got in a little prematurely on that one. We're still going to hold it. We're going to move our stop loss down. Thought that was an entry. Didn't quite do a full retracement, but still could do that full retracement and then make an entry. But I'm hoping not right now since I'm already in it. Alright, we're making a move up. I'm not trading this one well. This is more of a longer hold, it looks like. I have my stop loss probably a little higher than I should. I should have it down here. I wanted to make that new floor. Alright, we're going to move it up for potential. Let's make it a new floor. Take out a little bit more right there. Now we'll just play the rest. We'll play the rest where it is. There we go. That's a good sign. Could go ahead and move our stop loss up to this 34 area, which we'll probably go ahead and do. While that's doing what it wants to do, we'll look for some more we can get into. Reddit's getting to a sport area. Potential play on Reddit.